So the rust are of three types, and the rust causing disease is due to a causal organism under the Basidiomycetes. This causal organism is named as Puccinia, and these causal organisms are creating three different types of disease. One, Puccinia graminis tritici. It causes black stem rust of wheat. The second one, Puccinia recondita. This will cause leaf rust. And the third one is Puccinia styriformis, which cause stripe rust. Okay. Now, Puccinia in your syllabus, Puccinia graminis tritici causing black stem rust is also only in your syllabus, but you have to consider both, because on your field experience you will find that it is not black, it is orange, red or yellow. So you have to consider, and the symptoms what you will see, it will be appeared or not on the stem, instead it will appear on the leaf. So you have to learn both the both stem rust as well as leaf rust. Now leaf rust are again two types. One is black, leaf rust, and another is stripe rust. The only difference is that the symptoms appears on the leaf is in the is irregularly distributed in leaf rust, and on a stripe it is observed in case of stripe rust. Okay. Next, the pathogen biology. The pathogen completes its life cycle under 5 stages. 3 stages in wheat and 2 stages in barberry. The 5 stages are as follows. That stage 0 is named as Asiospore. The stage 1 Uridospore, 2 Tilutospore, 3 Basidiospore, and 4 Pycnospore and Flexus hyphae. These are the stages. So in symptomatic case, in symptoms, you have to memorize these things. In black stem, the first appearance of reddish brown pustule, and these reddish brown pustules are innumerable in number and is occurring mainly on the stem, and these reddish brown pustules within few days turns black. So in this stage, in reddish brown stage, the fungus in Uridosaurus stage. In case of black structure, it become Tilutospore stage. Now, as it become Iridospore stage, so from the long distance, it would look like that of a brown field or brown appearance. Okay. Now, what is the favorable condition for that? It is a favorable condition in 23 to 25 degrees centigrade, and humidity must be high and large number of Tilutospore, and it completes its life cycle in 2 hosts, that is Barbaris, Mahonia and Maho barbaris. These are the wheat growing in Himalayan region from Uttarakhand to up to Arunachal Pradesh. Okay. Now, in case of leaf rust, the dorsal side of the leaf are usually infected or usually manifest black telial pustules. Means on the lower side of the leaves, you will get some moles like black moles like appearance, like তিলের মতন অ্যাপিয়ারেন্স পাবি আমাদের বডিতে যেমন তিল বা আঁচিল হয় তেমনি and it displays a slight portion of the epidermis. In case of stem rust, a sudden burst will be there, but in this a little burst will be there. Now, stripe rust, it is yellow in color. So here we will get black, it will get brown, it will be brown, yellow, orange, and stripe is yellow. Okay, so if you observe a pustules of different color, means in certain plant it is yellow color, certain plant on the under surface of it is black colored, and some plant it is yellow, red, or brown in color, then these are the symptoms of rust. Now, the rust name given to orange, red, or brown coloration, the rusting of iron is the source of this name. Okay, and if every case it is the starting point of winter and it will spread on the slightly summer days. Now, Puccinia graminis is a obligate parasite, means without the host it can't live. Okay, Puccinia graminis, another characteristic is the heteroecious, means it requires two hosts, two distantly related species to complete its life cycle. In case of Puccinia graminis triticea, it has been found that triticea means stem rust. It is found that wheat and barberry plant are required for their total completion of the life cycle. Barberry is a wheat or shrub, generally evergreen or deciduous, found in the high altitude region, means temperate region. The Puccinia graminis triticea completes its life cycle within wheat and barberry. Now, sometimes it is being found that within the plain area, not on the hilly area, adjacent to the hilly area, are being mainly infected with the Puccinia graminis triticea. But in plain area, where the hill is in long distance, it has been found that the wheat plant is being infected with black stem rust, and here the infection is coming through the aesiospore from a long distance. It means the aesiospore is a long-lived. Aesiospore can travel a lot. Aesiospore can bound in the air. Okay, so hilly region requires barberry plant and wheat plant to complete life cycle. But in case of the plain region, the Puccinia graminis tritici completes or acquire aciospore from the other region, and this is through aciospore. Whenever if it's, the first infection takes place through aciospore. Now aciospore is converted into iridospore. Now iridospore is called secondary spore as it is the asexual spore, and it will allow spreading of the single plant, multiple plant from a single plant. So aciospore is for single plant infection, and from a single plant to multiple plant, iridospore is the responsible. Okay. Now it may be, I have previously told you that the barberry is the alternate host, or it may travel from a distance region through wind. But whatever it may be, the life cycle will be the same. Now, what are the characteristics of this mycelium? Mycelium is in intercellular spaces with septate hyphae, and it draws nutrition through spherical haustoria. In case mycelium is dikaryotic, means N plus N in wheat, and in monokaryotic it is in barberry. Now here you will get a stage where N plus N is converting to 2N. So this is the teluteal stage occurs in wheat. So whenever 2N stage occurs, it is now ready for producing basidiospore, and this basidiospore is haploid. So from wheat to wheat, the meiosis ultimately takes place, and it produces basidiospore, and this basidiospore will infect the barberry plant. Okay. Now the uridospore. This is a stalked, one-celled, binucleate yellowish, tiny, oval-shaped spores. Binucleate means two nucleus is present, yellowish or brownish in color. N plus N consideration, N plus N nucleated condition is there, and one cell. Okay, now come into the teluteal stage. This is a dark red, thick-walled two-celled, that is called telutospore. Now, if you look at the iridospore and telutospore, this one is iridospore, and this one is the telutospore. In both cases, if you look at that, here no partition is there, but here it is a partition. This is a thick-walled spore, means it is a overwintering or over summering spore. So, and the third thing is the whenever it will produce basidiospore, you see the telutospore produces two promycelium. On the promycelium, 4 basidiospores are produced. And this basidiospore ultimately lodged on the barberry plant. In barberry plant, if you look at it, is on the lower surface, they are produced pycnia, and on the upper surface, on the upper surface it produces pycnia, and in the lower surface it will produces ACO-spore. Now this ACO-spore is also a binucleated spore. It infects wheat plant, and wheat plant, this ACO-spore is converted to uridospore, and the uridospore infects further to a fresh plant. Okay, this is the stages of their life cycle. I think you have this fungus in your mycology syllabus. So this portion is required for pathology only. কে বুঝলি?